Is this jar full? Most of us in this room would say, yeah, you ain't fitting anymore in this jar. This jar is full. But that jar is pretty full. But then and then ask you, is this jar full? You'd say, yeah, but what if I could keep going? It's gonna take a little bit. But eventually, friends, how many know we'd get to a point where this water would fill this jar to a point where we would all say, yeah, you ain't fitting nothing else in that. That is full. If you don't put in the big rocks of priority first, you ain't fitting them in there because you've got all the little things in there. Big things gotta be first. Time with your spouse, margin, things that matter, meaningful connection has to be scheduled, put into your life. It has to be first, and everything else just has the responsibility, watch me, to fit around it. The big things then need to be first, and everything else has the responsibility to work and fit around it. But if we put the other things in first, all you would have is just a big pile of big rocks that wouldn't be able to fit in. And I believe that that's what's happening with a lot of marriages in this country. Might I even say in the church, and might I even go further to say in ministry even. Friends, I know a lot of pastors who are struggling because we're just so busy in the function. We're just Marthas in that context. And because of it, we're worried and we're upset, as Jesus said, about many things that we're missing out on what matters most. And it's just relational time with the Lord. But if you prioritize connection first, come on, if you prioritize margin for each other and ensure that those things have a key and anchored place in your life, everything else can be in there, but it just has to fit around it. Busyness is not the same as fruitfulness. If you're too busy to spend time with Jesus, then you're just too busy. But I'm doing all these things for Jesus. Come on, y'all. Learning to say no to some things so that you can say yes to the one God gave you is one of the most important responsibilities you have in marriage.